Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today is a really exciting day because it is my first book haul on my channel. So I had some books delivered today and I really can't wait to get into it and have a look and see what I got. Excuse the echoiness of this room. This is basically one of my third bedrooms. Basically, and there's nothing in it, but hopefully when I get some furniture in here it will be my office slash filming and book room basically, so do excuse the echo-ness of this room. Basically we are going to go in and find out what books we have. So I had my Amazon book box delivered and now we're gonna crack it open and see what I got. So let's have a look. You know what? I forgot the scissors. Oh well, trusty thumbnail will do the job. Ow! Why is that bit so... Right. Got one edge done. Oh, this hurts. I don't know why they do this. It's like, why couldn't I have like the sticky tab thing? So annoying. But I is getting there. I have got there. Okay. So we've got some lovely tissue paper. I'm going to put the box down here so then I can like just pick it out. So the first book that I've got is... Did I want it? Oh yes I did. Is Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I have heard so many mixed reviews about this book, but I thought I'd have a go and have a read. So it's basically about this girl and her sister who have dreamed and dreamed and dreamed about seeing this once in a year show called Caraval. I think I'm saying this right, I'm not too sure. Which basically they also include the audience and all that, but because they live with their cruel and powerful father, he's basically arranged marriages for them, and of course that's not what they want. What they want to do is basically participate in this Caraval. So I'm actually kind of looking forward to reading this. I really can't wait, even though I've heard mixed reviews about this, but I can't wait to read this. So that's one of the books that I got. I just love the cover as well. It's a really nice cover and that's the spine. So the next book that I got as well is Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I've heard so many good things about this book, and it's all about basically before Alice in Wonderland turned up to Wonderland. It's basically about the Queen of Hearts and how she became the Queen of Hearts, and that basically all she wanted to do was basically open up a baker shop with her best friend, who she also like kind of fancied as well, but the King of Hearts, who was unmarried at the time, took a liking to her. So, and her mum was like, oh my god, this is a big deal, you need to do this. But obviously she didn't want to do this. So it's basically the story about how she became the Queen of Hearts and her backstory and everything. So yeah, and I'm not too much of a fan of this cover. I prefer the hardback cover, but they didn't have the hardback cover in stock, so I had to get the paperback version, which I don't mind. I mean, yeah, I don't mind getting. I mean, I've always wanted to read it, so at least I've got it and I can read it, so yeah. Another book that I got it's basically really highly read right now and really popular. It's Noughts and Crosses by Malorie Blackman. I remember this book being in my school library and I never ever really wanted to read it, but because everyone else is reading and I thought I'd have a go at reading it, I bought it really. So yeah, I'm not really too sure what it's about, but I kind of gather that on the cover it's basically a bit of a racial theme going on. But hang on, let me read the plot. So Stephanie Hadley and Callum Maguire have been friends since childhood, and they both know that as far as it can go, their world is full of racism, fear and mounting violence, where noughts and crosses are fated to be enemies. Then against all odds, their star-crossed lovers chose each other, but this is a love story that will leave them both in terrible danger. So I was kind of right, it is a bit of a racial theme going on, but my friend and his nose stuck in a book recommended this book to me, so I thought I'd have a go at reading it, and it is a bestseller at the moment, so I thought I'd have a go at reading it. But it does look really good. I haven't heard anything bad about this book, so I thought I'd have a go and read it. So I got is obviously Three Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake. I have always wanted to read this book, and now that I finally got it, I can now read it. It's basically about these three sisters that were triplets, and they're all equal heirs to the throne. And they basically, what I get from is that they try to basically compete against each other to get the crown, or something like that. I know it's quite a magical book as well, so they all possess different powers. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know a lot about this book, but I did do some research before filming this and it's completely gone out of my head about what I researched about this book. So we are loving this. So basically, yeah, I mean, it says at the top, three sisters, one throne, a fight to the death. So basically what I said is basically roughly what it's about. Oh, just gonna spread my legs a minute because I'm kind of sitting on the floor like cross-legged and my legs have gone really dead. So, fun life. So, I mean, I do like the book cover as well. I actually love this book cover more than the hardback cover. So, because it's like, it's really nice. It's got like a crown and roses, and then the spine's like red. So I really like this, and I can't wait to read this book actually. So the next book that I bought is The City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab. I basically wanted to read this book because when I went to the library, I read a ton of, well, not read A Tunnel of Bones, but kind of read the first few pages of A Tunnel of Bones. And I was a bit like, I researched it on Goodreads and it said that it was the second book. And I was like, well, why have they got the second book in and not the first book? And I even asked the librarian if they had the first book and they said no, only the second. And I was like, well, that's pretty pointless if you don't have the first but you have the second, because no one's going to want to read it because they want to read the first. So yeah, so I went on Amazon and typed it in and found this book. It's basically all about this girl and her family who go to Scotland, and they go to Edinburgh, and they basically have their own paranormal show. So like in the UK we have like Most Haunted. I know in America they have Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. So, which I'm really into because I do my own paranormal investigations as well, and it's like the house that I live in, I reckon, is haunted as well. So, but yeah, it's basically a book that I really wanted to read because it's all about paranormal investigations and basically, yeah. So also this girl can see ghosts, she can talk to ghosts, and she has this gift that she can talk to ghosts and see things that other people can't see. And it's just my sort of book, really. I mean, it's something that I do, not for a living, but as a hobby. And yeah, I cannot wait to read this. I just really want to read this right now. but I'm gonna have to wait until I finish my readathon and then try and fit this in and read it. So yes. Ooh, I'm trying to pick them all up at once, it's failing. So these are all the books that I got. I really cannot wait to read these ones, especially City of Ghosts. I really can't read that. So I am doing my weekly vlog today as well, so this will be up probably before my vlog because it's a week vlog. So yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe and comment, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!